Kaden Green is returning home, and Eli Drinkwitz is getting some depth on the offensive line. Let's talk about the recent addition to the Missouri Tigers trenches for 2024. If you are new here, welcome on into the channel. My name is Cole Thompson. I'm a radio show host based in Houston, and I talk college football daily. So if this is the type of content you enjoy, plus coaching searches, anything going on in the transfer portal, national championship news, and a bunch of other nonsense that we call in our crazy sport, make sure you smash that subscribe button down below. Leave a comment telling me your thoughts on Cayden Green returning to the Show Me State. Tell your friends, your family, your mortal enemies, your best of bros, college football aficionado fans everywhere, and Missouri Tigers about this channel, because we're on the race to 1,000, then 10,000, then 50,000, then 100,000. And ladies and gentlemen, I think you know we're going to get to that goal. So jump on in when the water's fine. Give me a follow on social media at Mr. Cole Thompson. That way, the conversation of college football never has to stop flowing. Cayden Green is like finding the jackpot on the first scratch-off lottery ticket. That's what you get when you land a player of this persona. That's what you get when you get someone like Cayden Green to join your roster. And Green could have gone anywhere. He could have easily strapped it up for Alabama, LSU, Texas, Texas A&M. Any program in the country would love to be able to have Cayden Green. And then develop him in how they see fit. Offensive tackle, interior offensive lineman. The kid is proven, but the kid also has so much untapped potential that we have yet to see. Now he goes back to his home, back to Missouri, and he gets to be a part of what is hopefully a bright and beaming future underneath Eli Drinkwitz headed into 2024. The Tigers aren't playing around. They're making it abundantly clear. We want to be players in the new version of the college football playoff. We're okay with 10-2 being the end goal, but 10-2 better get us into that 12-team postseason picture. We believe that we are talented enough, and the way that they continue to add in talent via the portal the last 2 years is backing that statement. And now you get a guy like Cayden Green, who, in my opinion, was always going to be the number one offensive lineman in the portal. And it's not because of reps. It's not because of experience. It's because of the untapped proven commodity that you have at your display. This is a kid with 3 years of eligibility left under his radar. So what does that mean? It means that you can turn him into whatever you see fit. It means that you could hone in on his strengths, figure out his weaknesses, and eventually find a home for him on your offensive line that will make him a stalwart and a staple of Tiger football moving forward. That's the key plus when it comes to Eli Drinkwitz. Because most times you see players enter the portal as offensive linemen, they're grad transfers. They got 1 year of eligibility. They want the chance to start elsewhere, and they want the best ability to be able to show scouts, I can make it at the next level. With Cayden Green, it's multi-years of eligibility. It's multi-years of development. It's multiple years where you get to see the best version of him slowly unfold and bloom into something promising and something that could be a staple of your offense moving forward. And this is only one of a handful of names Eli Drinkwitz has added in via the portal. Marcus Carroll, Georgia State running back. This is a kid that's going to replace Cody Schrader immediately. This is going to be a focal point of your offense, and you're not going to have to change much. Kirby Moore is probably sitting up in the press box, elated as all hell, knowing what he has coming to Columbia for next season. Physical runner that's going to be able to fortify your rushing attack, and an offensive lineman that's going to be able to bolster whatever the hell you want to do with your schematics. This is a huge win for the Tigers, and they realize we can contend alongside other programs, but we got to do what everyone else is doing. Got to be able to build within. Got to have great trench play. And you know this just based off of what we've seen on Sunday Night Football, what we've seen at the NFL, and on Saturdays in every single location. From Starkville, Mississippi, to Fayetteville, Arkansas, to Columbia, South Carolina, College Station, Texas. You know that trench play is impeccable. And if it's not at an elite level, you're not going that far. So what do? You fortify your trench play. But you can't do it overnight by adding in players via the portal and just think that you're going to be fine. That's like strapping a Band-Aid on things that need stitches. You need to be able to win on the transfer portal as much as you do on the recruiting trail. Consider this kind of the perfect blend, because you already have a baseline of where are the strengths of a guy like Cayden Green, because he played 6 games as a starter for Oklahoma, and he played in all 12 games this past year for the Sooners at multiple positions. But now he is a player that still is vastly unproven. You can shape him, you can mold him. He's a ball of clay that just needs the right hands finding out where he best fits. And if you get that version, you are bolstering your offensive line. It's a big win for Eli Drinkwitz. It's a big win when it comes to stabilizing the offensive line, an area that's going to lose some players to eligibility, the NFL draft, maybe even the transfer portal. This is massive for Missouri. And now the Tigers can start thinking about next season. what we're returning, what we're adding in. They have a top 25 recruiting class and a top 15 portal class. You don't think that those numbers are going to continue to grow in the next few days? Early signing period, right around the corner. National signing day, or late signing day, as I like to call it, going to be in February. There will be 4-stars on your radar that pay attention and say, I like what's going on in Columbia. I want to be a part of that. I want to join in on the factor. And if I'm a young player, I want to be able to work alongside Cayden Green and build an offensive line that is impenetrable. Not even the Incredible Hulk could smash through that kind of stuff. We know what type of capabilities we have on our display. And if we get the right pieces involved on top of that, we're only getting better. Huge win for Eli Drinkwitz. Huge win for the future of Columbia football. Huge win for the future of what the Tigers are trying to build going into 2024. And also, with what's returning or what's expected to return, Luther Burden, Brady Cook, not to mention whatever you're bringing back defensively. Plus, you're not losing your head coach. You're not losing your offensive or defensive coordinator. You have some stability when it comes to the offensive line. You have some stability when it comes to the defense. Missouri should be thinking about actually being a player in the SEC. And their schedule, it's not daunting. It's not easy. It's kind of middle tier. You get past the good teams, you're right alongside them. You get past the bad teams, everyone knows that you've already crossed the threshold of being a tier 3 program in the SEC. And now you're solidifying yourself as a tier 2-1. Good get, good overall feel. Everyone in Columbia should be elated that you landed a player like Kaden Green. Multiple years of eligibility left, couple of games with experience, a lot of positivity when it comes to your offensive line. Missouri, they're just getting started. I'm telling you this much. Eli Drinkwitz is a troll, but he's trolling everybody in the SEC saying you can't land premier talent. He just got himself a proven commodity at offensive line and one that could be a building block for maybe an epic run in the college football playoff. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching that video. Don't hit the X button yet. Make sure you hit subscribe to keep up with all of our daily content found on Just Saying It and anything else that we post on this channel. Bye.